but it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, and you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. So it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountainscape. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. And sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Well, sometimes and sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, and you'll never regret it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day. Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake. Hey, baby doll.
Well, hello there, NANABOOZHOO. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. And welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Huh, sweetie?
That's right. You tell him, baby doll.
Over here, we have the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO, Winnie Mushain.
Well, BOOZHOO, Gakina. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to the show.
And Hoa, look over here. It's the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Ikadon BOOZHOO Niji. Say hello, brother. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. And me? Oh, little old me? Oh, I'm nobody. Just the host of the show. I guess that's my name there, down there on BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm nobody. I'm just NANABOOZHOO himself.
What are you doing, sweetie?
I'm just being super defensive. Today is Ojibwe word of the day, defensiveness.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Today is, actually, sweetie, you know what today is?
It's floor washing day.
Floor washing day. Gazibigi, Saginagay, Geisha good. And I'm going to wash the floor with these people.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. I think that means they're going to win It means he's going to... Victor. It's a good name.
It means he's gonna win, innit?
Hey, Victor. Hey, John Redcorn. Where's your dad? Bonjour, John. Welcome to the show. Let's get a gold star for John. John's on the board. And MJ's silver today. Well, me no giga jabe. MJ, silver star for MJ.
Good morning, MJ.
And Sequoia Hummingbird is here with a little heart, sparkly heart. Can we get a bronze star for Sequoia?
And a bronze star for Sequoia.
How you guys doing? Oh, Surrealist is here. Look out. Bonjour, Surrealist. Good morning.
Me no giga shape, Surrealist. I'm just gonna put a little smiley face by Surrealist.
We're all out of stars. We just gotta draw little smiley faces and hearts and whatnot. And yeah, so welcome everybody today. As you probably already know, traditionally Saturdays are the day to wash your floors. In the modern era, that might involve some vacuuming.
We got a vacuum.
Yeah, we better vacuum. Wouldn't kill us to wash the kitchen floor today.
Hey, we got a mow today.
Yeah, if it doesn't rain, I'll mow.
Okay.
We gotta do some stuff around the house. But, because there be geese, again a gay, geese are good. Which brings me to an interesting point.
What's that?
I got no idea. Sweetie, did you know it's the middle of June?
That's right, it's June.
Ode and mini geeses. It is the strawberry moon. June. Ode and mini geeses. And strawberries, in the word strawberry, we actually call it the heartberry. Ode, the heartberry. It's the heartberry moon, sweetie.
Yeah.
So on this heartberry moon, I think it's important that we talk about something very near and dear to my heart.
What's that?
Spiders, wood ticks, and leeches.
Why are those close to your heart?
I don't know. They're all bloodsuckers.
Are spiders bloodsuckers?
Oh, for sure. Aren't they?
I don't know. They'll bite you.
You can get bit by a spider. Today is Ojibwe language lesson. We're going to focus in on the lesser creatures, the creepy crawlies, they're sometimes referred to. Asabageshi. Asabageshi went up the water spout.
Asabageshi knows what it's all about.
Asabageshi, la 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 la.
And up came the rain and washed them all away.
Yeah, what is that?
That's the little... No, I don't remember the real song.
Yeah, it's something to do with a spider going up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider, that's what it is, itsy bitsy spider.
The itsy bitsy spider, Asabageshi.
Yeah. Asabageshi is a spider. And yes, kids, some of you are watching right now going, oh, I hope he talks about Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. Yeah, well, listen. Spider-Man's the grossest superhero there is.
You think he's gross?
Oh, yeah, man. He gets bit by a radioactive spider. Asabageshi Winini, the Spider-Man. This is the story of the Spider-Man, briefly. Young nerd gets bullied, goes to a science fair. They're playing around with radioactivity. Spider comes down, gets radioactive, bites Peter Parker, an unfortunate name.
Yeah.
And, and Mary Jane. Talk about wake and bake. Mary Jane. he's in love with Mary Jane. So, the spider gives him, muscles for some reason. And the ability to crawl around on the walls. In the first movies, he can shoot webs out of his wrist. But in the comic book and the new movies, he invents web swinging, whatever. But ossification, it's gross. That's no way to get your superhero powers. He's basically infected. It's kind of like getting Lyme's disease from a spider. And speaking of Lyme's disease, Aziga. Don't forget, E's sound like A's, like in the word Ojibwe. Aziga. Now we got wood ticks. And wood ticks weren't bad enough when I was a kid. Your mom would have to check you for wood ticks. If you grew up in northern Minnesota and you played outside at all, you'd eventually get wood ticks all over you. And every night your mom would be like, check yourself for wood ticks. You'd find one, 2 sometimes. In your hair, just wherever. Didn't matter, who cares. Then somewhere along the line, they came out with a little deer tick. I guess that would be like a... what is deer? What? What? I can't say it now. Yeah. Nano Wawashigeshiwag. Wawashigeshi. A Wawashigeshi Aziga. A deer tick. Anyway. Aziga is a little wood tick. It's kind of like the gross cousin to the spider. But some people are going to say, oh, no, a spider's an arachnid. They got 8 legs. A wood tick is a insect. It's got 6 legs or whatever. Little crawly, icky thing. Did Noah go out and gather 2 wood ticks and bring it to the ark? Thanks, Noah. Nice job gathering up all the animals. But so there's Aziga. Aziga. Then there's Ozasquajame. Some people just say Zagasquajame. Ozagasquajame is a leech. A lot of people know this word from Leech Lake. Zagasquajamekog is what we call the Leech Lake Reservation. Ga is a place. You drop the O and you just say Zagasquajame, and then Cog is the place too, or lake or something. I don't know. Zagaiganing means lake. I don't know why don't we should call it Zagasquajame Cog. Yeah, we do call it that. Yeah, we wrote a song about it. That's right. So we wrote a song about Leech Lake. How to say it in Ojibwe? Zagasquajame Cog. Zagasquajame Cog. Ozagazisquajame. Why is Ojibwe so hard to pronounce in the mornings? I don't know, because we're dumb. Probably because we're dumb. But you don't see a lot of... I don't know if they've ever done a superhero based... You never hear of Leech Man. Isn't there a Leech Man? No. Whereas superpowers are... swimming and sucking blood. Aziga. I guess there's a cartoon called The Tick. But there's not a wood tick man. I'm just waiting for the next Marvel franchise to introduce Leech Man. Oh, Zagasquajame Winini. I don't know. It'll probably be like some diverse hire. Yeah, I'll be a woman of color. Yeah. Stay tuned. Marvel's newest superhero. A brave, an independent, brave woman of color. Oh, Zagasquajame Jamaique. Leech Woman. Coming to theaters near you. Should be all dressed in all black. This is the story. You've heard about Spider-Man. Well, now, I would like to tell the story of Ozagasqua Jamaique, of the Leech Woman. You see, back in the days of the grandfather, sweetie.
Yeah.
That's when everything starts.
Yeah.
Back in the days of there was a little girl. And oh, she loved to go fishing with her grandpa. Yeah, she thought that was just the best thing. She'd get up early with him. She'd help him pack his that little, not a tool kit. What's the thing fishermen use?
A tackle box.
A tackle box and all that, And she would always go to the fridge and get that little thing of leeches. Well, one day, her grandpa accidentally, he was going to microwave some cold coffee. So he put a cup of coffee in there, but he accidentally, instead of putting the coffee in there, he put a thing of leeches in the microwave oven. And microwave radiation affected those leeches in a very special way. Just like Peter Parker and that spider. The leeches escaped. They bit the little girl. Let's call her, Pamela. Let's just call her Pam. So little Pam, little Pammy. Little Pam, no, I like Pamela. Let's call her Pamela Anderson.
Okay.
So nasty old Baywatch Pamela Anderson, she gets bit by a leech. And, they go out fishing, but she gets sick and she's like, Grandpa, I need to lay down on the boat. And he goes, if you want to lay down on the boat, why don't you just go swimming? And he threw her over the boat. He was a real bad grandpa. And she goes, Grandpa, I don't know how to swim. But instead of drowning, her instincts as a leech just kicked in. And she found that she could swim just as well as a leech, which isn't great. You just kind of float around, but she could do that. And she came out. She goes, Grandpa, you tried to destroy me, but you've released my superhuman powers of the leech. Now I know I have to go fight crime or something. And just then, some pirates came up from another fishing boat.
Really?
Yeah. It was Captain Jack Sparrow. And he's like, hey, I never touched her, but give me all your money. And she goes like, no, oh, no, you don't, Captain Jack Sparrow. That's my grandpa. You don't touch him. And she sprung into action. And she sucked the blood out of Captain Jack Sparrow. But Captain Jack Sparrow's blood was, 70% alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much just red wine and cocaine by this point. And so Leech Woman, she starts freaking out. She ODs and dies. And this is the story of Ozagasqua Jamaique, the Leech Woman.
That's the worst story I ever heard.
Well, it's just a traditional Indian story, sweetie. They're not all happy endings. That is why today on this strawberry moon, on the 11th of June, we honor the memory of Ozagasqua Jamaique. Ikwe means woman. Ozagasqua Jamaique, sweetie. The Leech Woman.
Okay.
And woodticks are just woodticks. Easy ga. And there you go. Asapake, she went up the water spout.
Asapake, she. Whatever.
Well said.
Down came the rain and washed them all about.
And up came the sun. Asapake, she. I don't know. We need to write some new music.
You think so?
Yeah. How many times can we start the show with wake and bake?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. Gotta write some Ojibwe language songs.
Sweetie, you want to take a call?
Take a call? Sure, I'll take a call. What line?
On line 2.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Hey, NANABOOZHOO, how you doing? It's me, Michelle Obama. Hey, former first lady? That's right. I identify as a lady. I identified as first lady. Now I identify as former first lady Michelle Obama. You gonna stand me, fool? Yeah, I understand you. You don't have to call me fool. Sweetie, it's Michelle Obama.
Hey, Michelle Obama, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hello, Natasha. It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Listen, NANABOOZHOO, I want to ask you something. What's that? Do you support Pride Month? Do I support Pride Month? Yeah, sure. Happy Pride Month. You should be proud. What do you mean? Why should I be proud? I mean, are you out of the closet yet? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a heterosexual woman. You're a heterosexual? I thought you were a transgendered person. That's ridiculous. My man, not Barack Obama. I'm married. You want to ask him? Yeah, let me ask him because I thought he was gay.
Sweetie.
No, nothing against it. I thought everyone knew that. You're saying Barack Obama's not gay? Why don't you ask him yourself? Hey, Barack, you want to be on the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast? Yeah, sure, dear. I'll be right there. Yeah, why don't you talk to my man? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Hello there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, former President Barack Obama. I understand you have a question for me. Well, I didn't want to get into it, but I wanted to wish you guys a happy Pride Month. You know, aren't you gay? Well, no, that's ridiculous. I'm a heterosexual man married to a heterosexual woman, Michelle Obama. That's right, fool. I don't know where you learned all this. That's a conspiracy theory. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume. You just so obviously look like a dude to me, but yeah, whatever. But, you know, regardless, I don't think you got to be gay to wish somebody happy Pride Month, do you? Happy Juneteenth. What do you mean by that? Well, isn't next weekend or something, Juneteenth? I don't even know what Juneteenth is. You know what Juneteenth is, Brock? Well, dear, Juneteenth is the day we celebrate the emancipation of the slaves in America many years ago. Oh, all right then. Say, NANABOOZHOO. Yeah. What's the Ojibwe word of the day? Let's see. I think I was talking about leeches, but Gizziby geese, a gonna gay, geese are good. It's floor washing day. Gizziby geese, a gonna gay, geese are good. Floor washing day. I don't wash floors. I get my maid to do that. Oh, you've got a maid? That's right. He's a white man, and I got him doing all the chores. I find it kind of ironic. Yeah, okay. I don't want to get into it with you. Well, dear, I think we better get going. We're going to be late for the Pride March. NANABOOZHOO, we got to go. I got to go do something. Yeah, okay. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Giga wabamin. Minawa. Giga wabamin. Minawa, NANABOOZHOO. Okay. What happened to her voice?
I don't know. She's pretty aggressive this morning.
Yeah, she is. I don't know why. MJ says, go back to bugs and berries, please. NANABOOZHOO, please. You want to hear about bugs and berries? Well, the Ode Emini Jesus, the strawberry moon, Strawberries are ode and mini. Mini is our word for berry. Our word for blueberry would be mina. Mina bashki mina sagani. Bitusi jagani. Bakwe jagan. No, that's blueberry pie. It would be mina mini. Is that what blueberry is? What is blue?
Ojawashka.
Ojawashka?
Ojawashko.
What is it?
I don't know.
Ojawashko mini? You would think I would know what the word for blueberry is. Blueberry is a manan. Yeah, manan. Yeah, we're not calling it a blueberry. It is the blueberry, the manan. I think that's how that works. And then berry is emini.
There you go.
Yeah. Ode emini is a heart berry. A minan is a blueberry. And a blueberry pie is blueberry jelly folded bread. Mina bashki mina sagani. Patusa jagani bakwe jagan. That's another song we wrote, huh, sweetie?
Yeah, we wrote a song about blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie. Ode and mini Jesus, the heartberry moon. But that's why in so many desserts, people like to put strawberries. Because it's the heartberry. It symbolizes love.
Is that right?
Yep. Have you ever had a strawberry sundae with somebody you didn't love?
I don't know. I haven't had strawberry sundae in a long time.
How about strawberry jelly? Where do strawberries go? On peanut butter. What does everybody love?
Peanut butter.
There you go. It symbolizes love. Heartberry. Love. Zaga. 81. We got to start thinking about what our Ojibwe phrase of the day is going to be for the radio show today, too.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm all out of ideas. What do you guys think we should do for the radio show today? Every week, Natasha and I do a 5 to 8 minute radio show called BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO for the local community radio station. Local. It's all over the northern Minnesota. KAXE, KBXE, Rockin' the Northland Community Radio. 71.9, 91.4, 3. 91.7, I don't even know what the call numbers are.
I know.
But basically, the community radio station in northern Minnesota when you're driving in your pickup. We teach words and sing songs and people call in. But I'm running out of words. We've already done June. It's not Father's Day yet, so we can't teach the word for father. Probably shouldn't be telling too many traditional stories in the summer anyway.
Yeah.
That is kind of a taboo in our way. I could talk about the drum.
Gonna tell them about the DeWitty gun?
DeWitty gun. Ladies, stay off the drum. Wait a hey, wait a ho. This is just for us guys. We'll sit at the drum. You can stand up behind us. Wait a hey, wait a ho.
How come? What is the rule there?
It's because women are too powerful.
Is that why?
I don't know. Have you guys heard that? They don't like having women sit at the drum. I said, no. We don't even want you in a powwow ring when you're on your moon. I do like that expression.
Being on your moon?
Yeah. That's much classier than, oh, I'm having my period. Oh, I'm getting a visit from my Aunt Flo. I don't think so. But yeah, there's a lot of rules about women not getting too close to stuff like this. There's sort of a division of labor in the traditional circles, at least in the old ways. Do you think native people will ever go woke like the rest of the world?
What do you mean by woke?
Like, just make everything about pride and diversity. You know, letting women be on the drum. Let women... You know, there are some people who say men and women shouldn't even be in a sweat lodge together.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And I've done both. And those sweat lodges I've been on that were just guys only,
Yeah?
they were a little different.
Really?
Yeah, you know, it was guy time. You know, talk about stuff we didn't talk when ladies were around. But, yeah. What do you think?
I don't think natives... I think natives will be the last people to go woke.
Why is that?
Well, because you can't even get us to get on board with calling ourselves natives.
Yeah.
Like, we still say Indian and stuff.
Yeah, we still make fun of, like, political incorrectness. You know, we'll call our children salves.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, what's the N word for Indians? Savages. And, you know, the only people I have ever heard call Indians savages were Indian moms being fed up with their kids in the backseat. Would you salves sit down? Yeah. I had one friend, when her kids would be acting up in public and stuff, she'd always say, wait till your mom hears about how you acted in public. You know, she didn't want to be associated with her kids. I don't know, you guys. But what a world. Yeah, Indians aren't very politically correct, and I'm kind of proud of that. You know, they keep on coming out with new, you know, terms for Indian, but you can tell that was never invented by an actual Indian person.
You mean like indigenous?
Yeah. Oh, we're indigenous. That's a term Indian person had never used until somebody from outside said, from now on, don't call yourselves Indian. That's racist. Columbus called us Indians because he thought he was in India. It's like, what? Really? That's hard to believe. But, okay, whatever. What are we going to call ourselves? Indigenous. Well, that sounds like Indian. Maybe they just screwed up the term indigenous and called them Indian. Indios? What's indigenous in Spanish? It's probably Indian. I don't know. But then we're like, okay, and then people just forget. You know, like real Indians. When they, they'll ask me, you know, words in Ojibwe, like, what's the Indian word for that? And I'd be like, we call it Ojibwe mowing. You call it corn. We call it maize.
Yeah.
Remember that old commercial? We call it maize. Was that Land O'Lakes?
That might have been Land O'Lakes.
When we still had an Indian mascot. Oh, I'm sorry. An indigenous person's mascot.
When we still had a redskin mascot.
Yeah. Oh no, don't call us the Fighting Sioux. That's racist. Why is that racist? Well, because, you know, fighting, they're going to think we're violent or something. It's like, yeah, I'm Ojibwe. When they're referring to the Fighting Sioux, who do you think the Sioux were fighting? I mean, I guess there was Custer's Last Stand. The Sioux became famous for that. But I heard somebody say, I think it was Steven Crowder or whatever. You guys ever watch that Louder with Crowder or whatever? It used to be funny. Now it's just so... Ugh. I don't need to see that guy wearing a pair of chaps. You know, he's always dressing up like a woman and stuff. But Steven Crowder, he was talking about Indian stuff. And he goes, did you know the term Sioux is racist? It's from the Ojibwe word for snake. And I was like, what? I thought a Ojibwe word for snake was Guinea big. How does that sound like Sioux? I mean, I guess sometimes when we add like Giza Soonts, Jesus is a son. Giza Soonts would be a little son. Equizants. I don't know where they got Sioux. Sioux is not an Ojibwe word. You know. It's spelled with an X. It's probably French. Yeah. But anyway, I was watching that show going, nobody wants to be bothered to learn a language, but they're like, okay, here's the new term for all Indians in North America and South America. From now on, call yourselves Native Americans. Why? Because, it's less racist. Oh, I'm a Native American? What did we call ourselves before it was called America? Well, I knew we were just native, Turtle Islanders. Or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, Indian people just won't get with it. We're too grassroots. Yeah. I don't know. La 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 la. Do 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 hoka hey hey. Dum ba bum bum bum. It's also weird for Indian people when it comes to racism. People are always like trying to defend Indians against racism. And when the Indians didn't even ask for it, Like changing all the mascots and getting rid of the Land O'Lakes girl. It wasn't like there was a parade of Indian people going, "We hate Land O'Lakes! We hate Land O'Lakes!" Let's lynch the Land O'Lakes girl. This is not our way. No, it's not our way. But a bunch of non-Indian people are like, oh, that's racist. Gonna get rid of that. But it's also weird, just the idea of, most Indian people don't feel discriminated against. Most of us kind of know that there's a certain level of racial discrimination when it comes to tribal enrollment. Yeah, huh? We are a people who discriminates based on race and blood quantum membership to what is called a racial category. Black people don't have like a blood quantum requirement. White people don't have oh, are you a member of the Norwegian tribe? People just say, no, I'm Norwegian. My ancestors were Norwegian. Yeah, I grew up in Minnesota, but I'm Norwegian. But when it comes to Indians, we're like, okay, wait a second. No Asians, please. You cannot be an Ojibwe if you're Asian. I'm not being racist. I'm just being... Well, I'm being racist, actually. That's where the term racism or racist comes from. From the boarding schools? Yeah, from the families. This is the first time racist as a term was ever used. Was in right when the boarding schools were getting set up. So in the 1800s, there were certain Indian communities who didn't want to go along with the plan of sending the kids off to boarding school. They were against it. They wanted to raise their children the Indian way. And in the government documents, they were like, hey, there's these Indian racists. They want to live the Indian way. They're into their race. They are the racists. They don't want to join. They don't want to let their kids become, white, essentially. And so they called them the racists. And Indian people are like, yeah, that's right. This is going to be taken out of context many years from now, but no, we don't want our kids, becoming another race. They should be proud of their race. We're the only people who get away with wearing native pride t-shirts.
Yeah.
Kid wears a white pride t-shirt to school, he's going to be asked to go home or change it or something. Yeah, Indian people. Irish people are also kind of politically correct about themselves, or not politically correct about themselves.
Really?
Yeah, like St. Patrick's Day. They just lean into all the stereotypes. Oh, kiss me, I'm Irish. Kiss me, I'm an alcoholic. And they just drink and fight and act as stereotypically Irish as they possibly can. Irish people are proud of their, being stereotyped. Here, have some potatoes. Yeah, guess what? I love potatoes. And whiskey. I'm Irish. I guess there must be my Irish blood, they'll say. But nobody's ever called an Irish guy racist.
They haven't. I think they have.
Yeah, actually. Oh, don't call me a name. I think that's the final wokeness. The thing you finally got to wake up from is being afraid of being called a name. Somehow trying to insulate yourself from criticism or whatever it is. When I was a kid, you'd go to the teacher, and it was the early 70s. I remember distinctly going to Mrs. Haley in my kindergarten class to tattle on somebody who called me a name. He probably called me an Injun. Or I don't know. But she said, never forget, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. She made me say it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Meaningless words. And then she also said, and nobody likes a tattletale. Now go on now. Go play.
Yeah, she was a great teacher.
She was a great teacher. My kindergarten teacher, she was all lovey-dovey. She was just a sweet kindergarten teacher. But she was also old school. She didn't go, jump anytime a kid came up to complain about some name he was called. Getting bullied in school was how you learned to defend yourself against being bullied. How you learn not to take people's words seriously, I had a stutter as a kid. Nobody ever got in trouble for teasing me about stuttering. I was just, the thing they had. Hey, NANABOOZHOO.
My Sharona.
Yeah, that guy stuttered and he wrote a hit song. Do 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 do. Baby doll, would you like to get up here, sweetie, and say a few words to the BOOZHOO crew?
I would love to get up there.
All right. I'm gonna let Natasha get up here before I start talking too much about race.
I know you get kind of something.
I know, because it's a touchy subject. Makes me want to poke at it. But here's a song, sweetie, about a band that's always crying around about social justice. This is not a rebel song. This is Sunday. Bloody Sunday. Miigwech Bizendawayeg. Thank you for listening. I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and make it go away. How long must we sing this song? How long? 'Cause tonight we can be as one. Tonight. Broken bottles under children's feet, bodies strewn across a dead-end street. But I won't heed the battle call. It puts my back up against the wall. How long must we sing this song? How long? 'Cause tonight we can be as one. Sunday, bloody Sunday, 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 Sunday, bloody Sunday.
BOOZHOO! How you doing? Natasha Nindisha Nakaz. Natasha is my name, even though my hat slips off sometimes. Sunday, bloody Sunday, Kazibiki sakinake, Keisha good. Kazibiki sakinake, Keisha good is Saturday, or floor washing day. Sunday, bloody Sunday. When I was the little girl, there was one summer where the racial slur, some people they started calling us Jack Pine Savages. Oh, they're the Jack Pine Savages. And then it occurred to us what a cool name for a band that would be. And I was like, let's be in a band called the Jack Pine Savages. Michael was in a band for a short time with three other Indian guys. And it was in the 90s for a while. A lot of Indian people started calling themselves skins. I was kind of like, oh, is he a skin? Yeah, he's a Dakota. Is he from Turtle Mountain or whatever? He's a Métis skin. But it's, sometimes Indians will like co-opt the word. I guess it's kind of like the N-word. The only people who use the N-word are black people. But yeah, we wanted to call ourselves Jack Pine Savages. Oh, then Michael was in a band. They were like, hey, well, we're skins. We call ourselves the Skins. And another guy goes, well, there's four of us. We could call ourselves the Foreskins. They were like, what? No. Let's not call our band the Foreskins. That's gross. But yeah, Indians are the first people to just go, yeah, whatever. Can't hurt our feelings. Maybe it's because we've actually been colonized or whatever. Or I don't know. We didn't have role models of how to be a victim. You know, most of our aunts, our grandparents and stuff, especially the reservation people, were not the protesters. The American Indian movement kind of started in Minneapolis. And these were what we call the urban Indians. And they'd come up to the res and have rallies and tell the locals like how they should behave. Look at you, you're all colonized. You gotta have native pride. We should start up regular powwows. You know, these are treaty rights. We can do, you know, they really got into all that. But the locals, our grandparents, who never left the res, or were here before they had the res, you know, if you're old enough, they were that World War II generation of do-it-yourself. You know, a lot of Indian people come from Indian ancestors who were racers and fishermen and hunters, trappers, loggers. You know, they made their own way. They weren't dependent on anybody from the, you know, they weren't dependent on the government. Believe it or not, history never really talks about that. Oh yeah, with sub-reservations, and then, you know, they got the food from the government and free all this and that. Yeah, there is a lot of that now, but there was a few chapters there, and, you know, throughout the post-war, pre-American Indian movement, where Indian people lived on reservations, but they just fended for themselves. I mean, I guess some people got commodities. Because a lot of us got commodities, but that was like the 60s and the 70s. But anyway, you know, the American Indian aim kind of had to look at the black civil rights movement and go, okay, what's our complaint? Oh, this country's racist, man. It's the white man's coming down on us. Yeah, dirty white man. But don't forget to come up and vacation up here. You know, we're gonna be your best friend. We're gonna trade with you for generations and all this. So it's been a weird. You know, Indian people also intermarried right away with non-Indian people, especially French and Norwegians, Finlanders. You know, it's just a weird kind of, I don't know. When I was younger, I thought racism was a much bigger deal than I do now. Just my experience. Just, you know, relax. Hey, how come they follow me around the Walmart? But you're racist? I don't know. I'm sorry. Whatever. I've never been followed by police. I've never been arrested. I've just never experienced it. I'm not denying that it happens. But, it can't be that big of a deal. Like, I just saw this in the news, too. They were talking about the explosion of online white supremacy groups. And I'm like, what? I've never seen one. Ever. I saw that in the Yahoo headline news. Like, since when? You know, they gotta tell us this stuff's going on or we'd never know. Oh, really? The Ku Klux Klan is still a thing? Where? Show me the cell phone video of a Ku Klux Klan rally. You know? No. Maybe Maybe that's my Anishinaabe privilege. I don't know. It's like sexism. I've never experienced it, but yeah, I'm sure some ladies have a hard time. I don't know. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine, Zagate. It is sunny. Although it's kind of cloudy right now, actually. Ningwakod. Ningwakod. It is cloudy. Might rain. Give me one. Give me one is it is raining, so it will rain would say. Wee, give me one. Wee, give me one. Wee, it's raining. In the future it will rain. Wee, give me one. But right now it's not raining. So I'm going to put a little tobacco, say a little prayer, thank the Creator for my life and all that. Gitchimanadu, Great Spirit. Nusana Wakwing Abian, our Father who art in heaven. Utapana Niwi Asema, accept my tobacco. Gitchimanadu. Mikwach Kaiji Kakina Keku Kaiji Chikean Nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Mikwach Kaiji Webak. Thank you for the weather. Mikwach Kaiji Bamada Zian. Thank you for my life. Mikwach Kaiji Kake Niwi Gashkandamoan. Thank you for healing my grief. Mikwach Bisandawi Egg. Thank you for listening. Ape Inge. Amen. Amen. Do 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 do. Gawin Nishka Dasanoon. Nishkadad is bad weather. Gawin Nishkadadasoon. Nishkadadasoon is it's not bad weather. It's just cloudy. It's not bad. But no, it's good. La 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 la. Somebody needs to come out here and mow the lawn too. Give the lawn a haircut. No. Alright, I suppose I'll go back.
Okay, BOOZHOO.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come home?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Let me scan for your coordinates.
Alright.
And I'm locking in on those coordinates.
Okay.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Hey, there she is.
Well, hi, baby doll.
How was it outside?
Not too bad. Gawin Nishkada Sisun. Nishkadas Isun. Das Isun. I can't speak. It's not bad weather.
That's good.
Yeah. Me no Gisha good. It's a good day.
Yeah.
So, what did we learn today, Rockstar?
That you don't think racism is real?
Yeah, I guess. That, if I'm not suffering from it, nobody is. But today is Gazibiki Saginake Gishgats floor washing day. If you're traditional, go out and wash your floors. And hey, Nanaboozhoo.
What's that?
Wally Bear wants to know if you're going to the Leech Lake Triathlon today.
The triathlon? Yeah, let me go buy a pack of cigarettes before I go.
Get out of here. I don't think he's going to be running the triathlon. Are you running it, Wally Bear? He's out of his mind.
He's doing it for the people.
Do it for the people. Do it for the Anishinaabe. Do it for your Gin Indinaway Magana Doog. Do it for all your relations. Nah. And let's never forget that O'Day Mini Jesus is the heartberry moon or the strawberry moon or June-ish. And Asapakashi is a spider. Asapakashi went up the water spout. Azaga is a wood tick. And Nanaboozhoo's afraid of wood ticks because he got Lyme's disease.
Yep.
Azaga. And Ozasqua Jame. Gazagasqua Jame Cog. Gazagasqua. Ozagasqua. There it is. Oh, wow, sure, realist. Miigwech. Shirley says, Miigwech for the Michael Lyons books. Michael, did you send Shirley some books?
I didn't mean to. I think she must have bought some.
Well, that's awesome. She just sent us $100. Gee, Miigwech, for your very generous super chat donation. And nice going on the books. Michael's working on a new coloring book with me and Nanaboozhoo. When it comes out, we'll send you a copy. We'll give you the first printing. Sure, realist. Can you believe it?
That's insane. Thank you, Surrealist.
Miigwech. Oh, Zagasqua Jame. Zagasqua Jame. And there's also that word squaw in the middle of Zagasqua. It's kind of misqua. Oh, Zagasqua Jame Cog. Leech Lake Reservation. La 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 dee dum. And then, if you'd like to order books by Michael Lyons, there are links in the description to Michael's Amazon.com page. He's got books like Grief Relief, Gushgain Demoen Gage, Grief Healing. Is a comic book that talks about the stages of grief. And he's got an Ojibwe language book called Dog and Ingan, which counts to 10 in Ojibwe. And many more books and comics. And you can also sign up on Patreon, PayPal, or GoFundMe. Be there or beware. Nah. What do you think, sweetie pie?
Should we call it a show?
Yeah, I think it's time.
It's time we should be going.
Waiting so long, I've been waiting to sing an old Bowie song. Look back in anger. You want to add anything, Michael?
No, that's good. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Hey, everyone. Just want to say, Miigwech Bizendawi egg. Thank you for listening. Dush Miigwech Ganawabi egg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is Nanaboozhoo.
Okay, Miigwech.
This over here is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist.
Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. Gigawapamin. Hey, we'll probably do an evening show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna come. We'll be here late tomorrow for an evening show on Prayer Day. When to teleport?
I'll make it so, number one.
Oh yeah, we did that backwards.
Yeah, I know we always do.
See you tomorrow.
When to teleport?
Make it so, number one. Nah.